It is your Classic Metal Show right here on the ClassicMetalShow.com. That, of course, is Benedictum doing a cover version of the Heaven and Hell, Black Sabbath, Ronnie James Dio era, The Mob Rules. And this is Neeley along with my good friend Chris Aiken on the phone. What's going on, Chris?
What is up, man? What's happening?
You're out there at Judas Priest in my favorite town of Pittsburgh, man.
I am, man. The fucking Steel Panther kicked a lot of ass, and Judas Priest is kicking major ass right now. That's great.
But you took the time out away from the show to call in?
Of course I did, dude. It's a Classic Metal Show, and to be honest, I was too lazy to even pick up the phone once this week to discuss a pre-record, so I figured I owed you at least this.
Yeah, it's all right. We'll struggle through. We're going to have Eric Braverman on later, and Veronica is going to come on later. So I'm in good company.
Oh, that's good. Awesome.
Well, I saw the stretch limo that you've gone to the show in. So what's the story there?
Ed is a high roller. I am a low roller. Ed is a high roller. Everything about this has been first class as always. You know, he booked us a limo. We had the VIP treatment, Steel Panther. You know, I'm literally in the private bathroom of the Lowe's right now making this call.
Nice.
We're in a catered Lowe's with all the beer we can drink. There's maybe 10 of us. I went and found some of our friends, Bill Peters and Nostra Jackal. I grabbed them up and brought them in the Lowe's. So, yeah, we're just having a party, man.
Yay. Sounds good. Sounds like a good time. So how was Steel Panther? I know you've seen them several times over the last 2 years. So anything new in that camp?
The only thing really new out of the Panther this time was that they didn't bring any girls on stage. They literally kept it clean and no titties, and they just played songs. And I mean, they did their shtick a little bit, but not as much as normal, and it was more or less just like an opening set, to be honest.
Sure.
It was good, though.
Good. Well, what stands out in your mind that is going on at the shows tonight? What are you noticing, and where is this thing? I did not recognize the name of the venue.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where I am because we were in the limo, and I paid no attention to the travel.
Okay.
But it's probably, I know I saw Heinz Field, and then 10 minutes later we were here. So it's 10 minutes from Heinz Field. And I don't know, it's just a missing breaking the law. It's I don't know, it's a cool venue. It's very, I'd say basketball. It's a basketball arena.
Oh,
probably
right.
holds 6,000 or so.
Oh, it's a small arena.
I would say, what do you think, Ed? 6,000 people? 12,000, he says, but there's 2,500 here tonight. I believe that.
Okay. 2,500?
There's very few people. Huh?
2,500?
Yeah, there's barely anybody in the upper deck seats at all, and
Chris has 2 fans in it.
Yeah, I got to tell that story. Dude, 2 different times. Forget Judas Priest for a minute. So I'm standing, you'd have to see where our barrier or where our loge is. It's on the floor, and there's like a barrier between the floor and the loge. And so I'm standing there by the barrier. 2 different guys come up. One of them was a guy from the breakdown room.
Okay.
And and the other was just some guy, and the both of them were like, dude, I love the Classic Metal Show, and you guys are the best, and, you know, shaking my hand. One guy took a picture.
Really?
Totally silly. And I'm not wearing any CMS gear or anything.
Yeah.
I'm just being me.
Right.
But it was totally shocking to me that anybody knew who the fuck I was.
and just, assume you were there and to come find you?
Yeah, they came and found me at the door.
Wow.
So,
That's crazy. So 2 different guys, or they were together?
No, they weren't together. They were at 2 different parts of the. One was during Steel Panther, and one was before Steel Panther started.
Wow.
2 different guys.
That's crazy.
So look at me. I guess our dumb show is reaching. We're famous in the greater Pittsburgh area.
I guess I need to get my ass over there then.
Yeah, really, because you're way more notable than me.
Yeah, sure.
You know, I'm just the fat guy on the show. Remember?
Right. Well, I'm eating a bagel right now. If that makes any difference.
You're eating a bagel. Why?
Well, because fat boys eat bagels.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true. Believe me, I'm earning my reputation today as a fat guy. Dude, this whole thing is catered with all kinds of sandwiches and hamburgers and fruit and tacos and you name it. There's all kinds of food here, and I think I've eaten like 43 sandwiches so far.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that just reminded me. One of the things that we got while we were here, I had Steel Panther sign up some dildos that Ed had.
Okay.
We had some unopened dildos that we brought in, and literally, you wouldn't think you could shock Steel Panther, but two fucking big burly guys walking up with dildos and asking them to sign them, that shocked Steel Panther.
Right.
But yeah, so we've got a couple that we're going to give away. We won't give them away tonight on the show, but when I come back next week, maybe we'll give one away, and maybe at some other point in the week, we'll give another one away, or like in a week or two later.
Sure.
So we've got some autographed Steel Panther dildos for the Classic Metal Show fans.
Wow. Wow. What a get.
Yeah, I know, dude. Only on our show, right?
Right. So did you see Ralph at all? Did you talk to him?
I did. Yeah, we were at the VIP thing for the band, and they came in, and yeah, we had a couple minutes to talk to each of the guys, and you know, they shuttled us through while they were signing whatever the fuck we put in front of them, and yeah, we got to talk to them all, and you know, we mentioned the show, and Ralph immediately knew the show, and
yeah,
you know, it was cool. You know, and I had a couple of words with Satchel, and he remembered doing the interview a couple months ago. So, you know, yeah, those guys are good, man. They play the game well enough to remember who they've spoken to, which is amazing considering how many people they probably speak to.
Right, absolutely. Well, you know, as you know, I've known Ralph for probably about 14 years now.
Sure.
So I've
absolutely, man,
known him a long time.
No, good people, dude. They're always good people, man.
Sure, absolutely. Well, we got to get Ralph back on.
Beer, Neeley, fuck off.
Nice.
Well, there you go, Neeley. Your first fan of the night.
And was that Ed?
Yeah.
Oh, that was, yeah.
Dude, I'm not going to lie, we're all fairly drunk.
Yeah, I know. I spoke with Eric Braverman earlier, and he says, we got to get Chris to call in from the show. And I said, well, knowing Chris the way that I do, he may not be in capacity to call the show. Yeah,
there's a real good chance of that. I'm doing a John Astronomy right now.
Right.
I'm doing a Talking Metal toast and spilling beer all over the floor. So
nice. Nice. Well, we're going to have Eric on in about a half an hour, and I guess Veronica, she's in New York City or something, and she's going to come on in about an hour and a half, and so I got a couple people coming on here to talk tonight.
Well, that's good. Yeah. That'll be good, dude. And God knows those guys, both of them are better than me, so fuck yeah, you got it made.
Right. All right, man. Well, I don't want you to miss too much of the great Priest since you made the trip down there, so...
oh, hell yeah.
So should I close out this interview or this little segment with a Priest tune?
I would think you should, and I'm going to pick one if I'm allowed.
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
I would like to hear, or like the fans to hear, what so far, and you're going to be shocked by this, but what so far has been the best song of the first half of the set that I've heard.
Yes.
Which is from Redeemer of Souls.
Okay.
Which is the March of the Damned.
All right.
That fucking kicked ass. It sounded the way it should have sounded on the record. It's
sure.
Really good.
Right. All right. Well, lucky you. You're at the Priest show. I'm here hosting solo. So go enjoy yourself since you don't have to drive and you got food and drink and fans crowding you and, you know, Steel Panther and all the good stuff going on in Pittsburgh tonight. So good for you.
Oh, yeah. Yep, it's all good. And if people want to see some of it, I posted some of it on the CMS Facebook, and I'll be posting videos and shit tomorrow when I have a charger. But yeah, there's some stuff up if people want to see what's going on out here. I already posted some on the CMS page. So
all right,
go look.
All right, man. Well, hold the line. I'm going to jump into this tune. I got to say something to you before you get off the phone. So, all right.
Okay.
Well,
no
here
problem.
it is. Here's Judas Priest with something from their latest release, Redeemer of Souls. And this is March of the Damned exclusively here
On Talking Metal.